Hello there everyone, and welcome to the May 2019 stencil release. So first up we have Floral Garden Stencil. Now this is a large stencil and you use one part, which is this floral part here, then you flip it round, just turn it around, and then you can place the leaves and the little stamens within the flowers that you've just used. This gives a really great effect and you can get two-tone effects with this one really easily. You can see here how beautiful it is on the back, so if you need a little guide to help you with this, you can just turn it over and then see how it works. I've just used the panel here and I do love how this looks as well. So next up we have the Heart Builder stencil, and this is a 6x6 stencil, and this one is kind of one of the ones that you flip over. So you use it firstly this way, then you're going to turn this over and then use it this way. You're going to line it up first and then create the little hearts that are actually not inked, which is really cool. So here you can see how it works. We do have the layering guide on the back of the stencil, not that it's a layering guide, it's kind of a flip over, and this one is a really great one to use to create really different backgrounds as well. So I've just used this. The next one we have is Broken Chevrons stencil. Again, this is 6x6, and you can see this is one that is very fine. So we have a chevron effect, but they're kind of broken, so maybe you can get away with this being a little bit of parquet flooring if you would like. If we turn this over, you can see how this is going to be, and you can see just how fine those little lines are between the little images that you are going to ink. I've just used this simply on a panel of cardstock using some of the embossing paste that I've coloured, and then once it was dry I've then cut this out using the half-tone heart, and I do love this effect and I love the beautiful embossing paste on this one. Next up we have Illusion Spiral stencil. So it's kind of a spiral, but then it kind of kicks off a little bit at the end, so it gives a really great effect. So you can turn this over if you wanted to kind of mix and match the effects if you wanted to overlay them. You can see here how it would look on a card. So it is 6x6, so it is going to cover the whole of an A2 card base if you wanted to. I've just used this simply to add a background to this card, and I've done it really faint just to give me a faint background. Next up we have Ombre Stripes stencil. Again, this is a 6x6, and you can see here we do have the stripes going vertically on this one, or vertically or horizontally, whichever way you want to place it, and we have some thin stripes and some thicker stripes to get a really great effect with this one. As you can see, it's going to cover the front of an A2 card base if you want it to, or you could even make it go even further if you wanted as well. So I've just used this quite simply behind some more of those washi tape flowers just to add a subtle background to the side of this card. Next up we have Deco Wonder stencil. Again, this is a 6x6, and this is so intricate, detailed and fine. It is very beautiful. So if you're after a really detailed look, this may be the one that you want to go for. If I turn this over, you can see just how pretty that is and how it looks on a card as well. So it is very intricate, so I maybe stick this one down with a little bit of spray adhesive when you are working with it, because the images are fine on this one. I've just used it on a piece of black cardstock with our embossing paste, and you can just see how great and opaque that embossing paste is. So that is the whole of the May stencil release. We really do hope that you've seen something that you really like and makes you want to create something beautiful. Thank you so much for watching everyone, and we'll see you again really soon. Bye bye.